What I need now is true strength, and I am not gonna give up until I get it!
All my money I bet, yeah, rack, fight too tall, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to week 9 of the Next Level Shred 2.0 check-ins. I still cannot wrap my mind around the fact that it is technically I'm on week 10. Like, how is this possible? Like, I'm still just shook. These last couple of weeks have just flown by just so fast. And I'm like, okay, we've got week 10 and then 11, then 12, and then we're done. We're just done. Like, how is this even possible? But, as you can tell, it's a little dreary outside. Like, my window's not really giving too much light. It's not looking too good. It's been raining all day here in Georgia. It is Saturday. As y'all know, I told y'all I would not have check-in photos for you because we had to fly out of the door to get to Bella's gymnastics recital thing that they do. It was called like Ready, Set, Glow. It was so cute, you guys. It was so cute. They literally had like these different stations set up, and Bella did so amazing. Like, I was so proud of her. I was nervous, y'all, that she would freeze up because like a bunch of our family was there. We had like Alex's parents, my sister and her kids and her husband. And I was like, okay, like she's going to freeze up. And then there were tons and tons and tons of other kids. But y'all, she did amazing. Like, I could not be prouder of her. And Brooklyn did so good sitting there. Like, she was the one I was truly worried about, that she would go run out there and try to do all the stuff with the kids. But she just kind of sat on the floor with my nieces and did very well. It was so sweet. I teared up quite a few times. But she got in a little award at her awards ceremony and everything. And she is doing so great. The only thing that she needs to work on right now is her cartwheels. She can do a forward flip, back flip. She can flip on the bars. She can do all these kind of things. And it's just so neat watching it because I never grew up with gymnastics. I never did gymnastics. The only thing that I did besides basketball was softball. And then I also did tap dancing, y'all. If y'all want some stories, let me tell you. That is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to my nanny's tomorrow, which is Sunday because it's Mother's Day. But next Sunday, I'm going to try to find the photo of me at my first recital. It is the funniest thing you've ever seen. I was a little alien, and they had to makeshift alien costumes for us. And I wasn't too good, right? Tap dancing was not my thing, guys. So I wasn't good. So they put me way on the right side to where like I was almost in the curtain to like leave. And your girl did not stay in her hula hoop, okay? Like, I was a little chunky monkey at that time, and also I just was not good. But I really want to find a photo because it was a green little leotard with, I was about to say sprinkles, with sparkles and like a little antenna that was like ghetto. Like, I want to find that photo. If I can find that photo, I promise y'all, in the next 2 weeks, I will try to get that and see if I can get it posted for y'all because it is the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. But anyway, I didn't grow up with that type of stuff, right? So it's different seeing the training and the way that they teach these kids how to do this. Whereas like my nieces, they kind of grew up with gymnastics, but they have transformed more into tumbling cheerleading style. So it's crazy to see because that's just not what I grew up around, right? Like I grew up with a basketball physically in my hand. So it's different, but it's so awesome. I love to see her doing sports, having fun. That's also one thing I love about her school is they have this company that they hire that comes and teaches the kids how to play different sports, which Tuesday I get to go see her award ceremony there. They're going to be giving out awards for certain things. And also I get to go see her show me all her skills that she's learned. Like they covered basketball, soccer, softball, catching the ball from like a hit, like a pitch hit and stuff like that. And it's so awesome. And she really has been gravitating towards soccer, which is another sport that I know nothing about. And I'm like, can you play basketball? But she has a little bit of interest in basketball. We bought her a basketball goal. I did try taking her to basketball, like mini people basketball. We called it rec ball when I was little, but like it's not through the rec department here. That we have to do it some other way. But she pitched a fit every single time I took her. But I think it was also because it was super late at night. So I'm going to blame that instead of her not liking it. But anyway, enough yapping about my kid. But I just love my kids. I like to brag on them, you know. But we did that this morning. As soon as we got back from that, we had to get the girls ready. And then Alex and I got ready. We had about an hour to an hour and a half to then turn around. And he took me out for Mother's Day to just kind of go spend a day alone, you know, all that type stuff. Without the kids, my mom took the girls and just kept them. I went to 7 Brew. I love, if y'all have a 7 Brew near you, we just got one here where I live. I love their sugar-free drinks. Like, they have so many sugar-free drinks. So many coffee, sodas, energy drinks. But I personally love the sugar-free, I about did it again, Black Mamba or the Ocean Breeze one. The Ocean Breeze one literally tastes like the Sonic packets that we buy, except for a lot better, I will say. And the Black Mamba is just an experience that you need to experience. It is so good. They both come in sugar-free, so you will only track what the sugar-free energy drink is, which is 5 calories for a large. So that's what I track. But it's kind of my sweet treat on Saturdays. Like when I go get groceries, I go do that. But I did not go get groceries. So I will have to do that tomorrow, which is why I'm filming this tonight, because we have our Zoom. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. There's always big things that go on at the church and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to sit down, chit chat, and I also have my hair did. So tomorrow, if it's raining, it could be a mess. Who knows? So anyways, I'm still also looking at this giant pile of clothes. I've got to take that next week. Maybe I'll do that Tuesday after Bella's little thing at her school, because that will be my rest day is Tuesday. So anyway, let's get into the week. I've been yapping for 6 minutes about nothing. I know y'all want to know the details. So as you know, I had a refeed last Saturday. I also got my macros lowered, and my weight on Sunday when I filmed the check-in was 254.4 because of the refeed. I was 248.2 Saturday morning when I did my check-in, and immediately that weight was gone. So if you have a refeed or you have a cheat day, I don't really like calling it a cheat day because I feel like I have so much, I hate using the word trauma because trauma is such a very, very powerful word, but I don't know what else to use around it. But cheat meals to me has such a bad connotation. There we go. Big word for your girl. Around it, because it has ruined so many of my diets and so many of my weight loss journeys that I've been on. So I don't like using that term. I like using refeeds because I'm refeeding my body. I'm not abusing it. Whereas I used to abuse cheat days. So like cheat days would be, I get my cheat day every day of the week, or not every day of the week, once a week, you know, on Saturdays after I weigh in. No, a refeed is something I use to refeed my body, refuel my body, and get my body back going, back in normal. Okay, right? So it's completely different than a cheat meal. And also it wasn't blow it out of the water, go haywire, go crazy. All I did was add a mini blizzard and some chips and salsa. Like, that's not that big of a deal. Kept everything the same, you know, did my protein, yada, yada, yada. So anyways, the week of training was fantastic. I went up on all my weights. I had a really good day. I talked about it in my What I Eat in a Day. Just a really good overall week, right? Well, funny story. I walk in on Friday to go to training with Crystal, and she's like, oh, how's everything going? I was like, oh, good. This calorie drop ain't nothing, girl. It ain't nothing. It ain't affecting my training. Training's going good, you know, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, okay. We get on that hack squat, honey. I got humbled real quick, okay? I literally got stuck at the bottom and was like, help. And she was like, what about your food not, you know, hurting you? What about your food not affecting your workouts? And I was like, just get the thing off me. Like, but we just kind of dropped the weight on that, but the rest of the workout was killer. But I just blame it on the hack squat, okay? That thing just was hating me that day. But it was just a funny moment because I was like feeling beast. One thing that has come back is I'm freaking cold all of the time. Anytime my macros get adjusted and stuff like that, for a couple of weeks after, I'm in sweat clothes like all the time. I'm so cold. I think it's like my body just kind of adjusting and everything, but I'm freezing cold all the time. I'm shaking, but that's about it, except for one other downside. Sorry, I completely like shred brained it, forgot, but I don't know how I would forget. But I was going to bed every night thinking of food. I'm not gonna lie to you. All day was good, wasn't hungry until my last meal would be around 7 o'clock. And Alex has been getting home late. I mentioned that in my What I Eat in a Day. And I would be down there and he's eating, and I literally, kid you not, I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not lying to you. I would put my hand on a Bible for you if I had one right here. but I was literally salivating in my sleep thinking of food. I was thinking of my breakfast. I was thinking about how quickly I could wake up to get my breakfast. How many more hours do I have of sleep? I was waking up through the night, checking my phone, going, oh my gosh, I could wake up at 5 o'clock and just, go ahead and eat. Like, it was really bad, but it got easier. As the week went on, it got a lot easier. Last night was probably the worst night because I knew we had so much going on this morning and everything. So I literally was waking up constantly, but that will slowly die down once my body kind of gets adjusted to these new macros and stuff. So not worried about it at all. But you know how I always tell y'all, like, during the hardest suck and when you're so tired and when you're so hungry is when you see a difference in the scale. Well, honey, I saw a difference in the scale. So the hunger at night and feeling like I was going to eat my pillow ain't nothing, because I lost 3 pounds this week, honey boo boo. We were 245.2 this morning. I still cannot believe it. Like, what a huge drop. What a huge drop, especially after that refeed. Because if you think about it, I had to lose that 6 pounds of water weight too on top of that. So technically I lost 9 pounds. No, I'm just kidding with you. But anyways, I was just like, practice what you preach, Danielle. You know it's true when you go into bed hungry every single night and it feels like, it's just awful. You wake up and you're 3 pounds lighter. So, you take the good with the bad. I will take training all day, like having good training days all day over anything. Like, sleep, I know it's important. I know. But I would rather train good, feel good, and all that type of stuff. So it could have been worse. Could have been worse. My training could have been awful. My sleep could have been awful. And I could have been starving all day long. But just starving at night, I will take it, okay? I will take it because I know some people have it harder. But cardio is the same, 60 minutes this week, just like it has been. So no change in that. No change in my macros. Nothing to be done because we had a great week. But like I said, tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all my moms out there. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that you get everything that you want. Some peace and quiet sometimes if you need it. Just some love from your kids, snuggles from your kids. And to anybody out there who is wanting to become a mom or who is on a journey or is going through a hard time, my heart physically goes out to you. I have so many people close to me that have gone through infertility, hard times, and I wish I could give you everything. Like, if I could have more kids, I would give you my eggs. I would do whatever I could, but just know I'm praying for you. I'm sending, prayers towards you, hoping that everything goes good, and I'm always here if you need to talk. Like I said, I've had some friends that have battled it. I have one good friend who, she went the adoption route and stuff like that, but just know that you're not alone. Don't ever go through that journey by yourself. I know this day is really hard for a lot of people, but we love you and we send our hearts to you. But I hope everybody has a great Sunday, a great night, day, whatever time you're watching this. I'll see you on the next check-in with some progress photos. I promise I will have progress photos for you. I pinky promise you, okay? Double pinky promise you. But I'll see you on the next one. Peace, guys.
I've been lost, yeah.